Very interesting problem here, guys. So something that we do every single day, right? So while commuting in work in Manhattan to work in Manhattan, New York City, Julien, or in French, Julien, drives one half the distance that Cujo drives each day. Chinedu drives 17 miles more than Cujo each day. All right? So in one day, these three people drive 112 miles commuting to work. Now, how far does each drive each day? All right? So what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? So what's happening here is that when you take the first sentence, Julien is driving 1.5 in terms of Cujo. So Cujo is the main character in that sentence there. Now, when you take Chinedu, drives 17 miles more than Cujo each day. So Cujo again, because we're talking about Chinedu in terms of Cujo again. So that means Cujo is the main character. All right? So what does that translate to? That translates to X equals to Cujo. All right? And then we're saying that Julien is driving 1/2 the distance of Cujo, correct? So that means 0.5 X equals to Julien. So this is how you put in these things down, okay? Then you go to the second sentence. So Chinedu drives 17 miles more. More, that means plus 17, correct? So that means X plus 17 equals to Chinedu driving time. Okay? Now we're saying that all three together give us what? 112 miles. So let's go at it. So we're definitely doing what? So we're definitely doing X plus 0.5X plus X plus 17, and that is equal to 112. All right? So that's all we have. So this is how we put it together. Because that's the main important thing, is to read and then put it into mathematical format. So this one is equation. Okay? So let's go at it and then solve for this one here. So we're going to have to do what? Combine this one with this one. So the like terms, correct? That's the reason why in other videos we dealt with these kinds of problems. So you have X plus, so that means 1, and then 1 over here. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 0.5 is 2.5x. So we end up with 2.5x, okay, plus 17 equals what? 112. Now we got to do the calculations here. We're solving for x, so that means 17 has to go to the other side. And then we end up with 2.5x equals to what? 112 minus 17 is going to give us 95. And then you divide both sides by 2.5 and 2.5. And then you end up with x equals to what? So 95 divided by 2.5, so you guys can use a calculator. Or when you move the decimal place once to the right, you get 25. So you're changing the decimal to a whole number, 25, but you also have to do the same thing on the top. So that would give you 950 divided by 25. So this is just the same thing as having 950 over 25, okay? So once you do that operation there, what are you going to get? Okay, so you're going to get 38 if you do it, because it's going to go 3 times. So that gives us 38, so you guys do it. And then see, so who is 38? So who is driving 38? So that's Cujo. So Cujo drives 38 miles, okay? So we can also just put the miles here, all right? So we keep everything, all right, clean. And then don't forget, we still got to find Julien. So Julien is going to give us what? So Julien is a half of Cujo, right? Half of Cujo time. So that will give us, so for Julien, that would be 0.5 times 38. Okay, which is going to give us what? 19. So 19 miles for Julian. And then how about Chinedu? Chinedu will be x plus 17. So that means 38. So for Chinedu, that will be 38 plus 17, which is going to give us what? 55 miles. All right. So we have Cujo, 38 miles, Julian, 19 miles, Chinedu, 55 miles. When you add all of them up, you should be able to get to 112. Okay? So this is it, guys. So take your time. We're taking time because we're learning, but once we finish, now we can go a lot faster. Okay?